Hey folks, it's Rob here out with Jo with another Real Deal in the Field. This is the second Real Deal in the Field that we've got with you, but this is your fifth project and you've got another one underway. So tell us a little bit about this project. Where are we? What is this? And more importantly, I know that you acquired it as one thing, with one thing in mind, and then you completely flipped all of that. So let's give some insights into
big pivot there.
Big pivot. Now, we've got construction happening everywhere here, folks. Not only have we got construction here, but there's construction happening over there, and there's also NBN up the road. So if you hear a bit of noise,
it's like everything in one day.
Everything's happening. So,
Crazy.
Jo, we're in Concord. You picked this up a little while ago. You picked it up with the intention of this being a duplex site. What were your original plans for the site?
Yes, our original plans for the site, because Concord is coming up and up and up, so it's just getting better every day, to be honest, was to build a 5-bedroom basement luxury duplex with pools. So like
high-end luxury, like high.
Very high-end.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the idea when we purchased the site, for a few reasons. Not only is Concord a great area, we're in a little cul-de-sac pocket across from a park. We have a school nearby, and also the Burwood metro station is getting built within 700 meters. We also have what the local government has, should I say the state government has earmarked as the Burwood Concord strategic precinct. So very good sign for us.
Very good sign. So now you acquired this site before coming into our program, and then and then when we had a look at the site, and the intention of it, we went, well, perhaps there's a couple of different ways we could actually carve this out, because we identified that there was an upcoming change to the council's planning in the area, which allowed you to get a little bit more yield out of it. So you've gone from a high-end luxury duplex to what's the product that you're now under construction with?
So what you also identified, Rob, if you can remember, was that you remember? you said we were aiming at the very top of the pyramid, and that was a higher risk.
Yes.
So you suggested that we reduce the risk a little by having
keep going.
by having like a product that's not very high-end or just high-end, which also allowed us, by pivoting to this new design, it allowed us to have 3 instead of 2, and also to keep one and increase our cash flow.
Yeah,
which is what you teach, right?
Absolutely, keep one. Now, in this instance, you've gone for 3 dwellings, and you're going to sell down to keep one.
Yes.
There will be some residual debt, but it's going to be positively geared enough for you in this instance that it's very worthwhile keeping.
Absolutely.
Plus, I guess, quality product in a quality area. It's going to have some huge capital growth over time. Now, it's only the first floor, I guess, in at the moment. Still
building the floor joists at the moment.
Putting the floor joists in and actually going to lay out the, I guess, the second story in the next coming weeks. These guys are moving fast.
Really fast.
Really fast.
Yeah.
So, but the finished product, folks, if we can step back, I've got a camera that's going to follow me. So if it follows too fast, we might actually lose it. But there's the I guess the renders for the finished product.
Yep.
It's a really nice product, Jo.
It is.
Yeah. So
again, A-team, good architect, good interior designer. It's all about the people. It's a people game, isn't that what you say all the time?
It's very much a people game. So we've just looked at one of your other products with regards to the quality of finish.
Yeah.
This is going to be similar and even better in some instances. So I can't wait to see what that looks like. Now, whilst it's still in frame stage, it's not a lot to hugely see, but let's go out the back and take a look. So we'll see you in a sec, folks.
See you in a bit.
We've just got Jo at the entrance of the property. She's going to do a little bit of a walkthrough. Whilst it's only frame at this stage, you have to use your imagination a little bit, but give us a guided tour, Jo.
Hi guys, let's imagine what this place is going to look like when it's ready, okay? Come in.
So firstly, look at some of the architectural features with the curved corners
are all
and that
in,
sort of
as you know. So we're rounding this corner here. We'll have a laundry, downstairs bathroom in here, single car garage in there, beautiful staircase in here with a feature step, and right next to the bathroom, another curve. Yes, we like curves. A guest bedroom or a grandparent's bedroom in here. More storage. We'll come into the open kitchen, living, dining area. Look at the height in this room. So we're gonna have a walk-in pantry in there, kitchen here, massive walk-in pantry, kitchen here, designer island bench in here, dining area in here, and then we'll go towards the massive living room.
It is massive.
It is
and
massive.
How big are these backyards?
This backyard's about 60, 70 square meters, and it's all grassed. Not only that, but stepping down here, we're going to have a big alfresco.
Alfresco with an outdoor kitchen?
With an outdoor kitchen.
So very luxury product. Whilst it's early stages at this point, looks the part.
Yeah, and don't forget, we don't need massive backyards because down that way, 2 minutes, we have 2 massive parks. So Concord is the greenest suburb in Sydney.
Hey folks, here we are in the backyard. Now, we've got an auto tracking camera that's actually going to follow us. From time to time, it's a little bit glitchy, so let's just see if we can do this. There's actually 3 townhouses here.
Yeah.
One on the left, one in the centre, one on the right. What are the differences between the 3, Jo?
Well, internal floor plan is very similar, to be honest. Because of legislation, when you have 3 or more, one of them has to be accessible.
Yep.
So the one on the right-hand side is the accessible one.
So disability access is what we're talking about here. So wheelchair accessible, disabled friendly, that sort of thing. So,
correct. And plus we have the single bedroom on the ground floor, so that gives the possibility for someone like that to comfortably live in.
So there's a couple of things you need to consider with that. So make sure your doorway is wide enough that wheelchairs and or Zimmer frames can get in your kitchen space, the ability to get around the kitchen, in and out of laundries, at least 1 bathroom and at least 1 bedroom that is accessible, so that I guess if you have somebody that is impaired in some way, shape or form, then they're able to, at least have somewhere to live.
And also the side path and the driveway, they're a bit wider.
So that's number 1. Now, you said that there's 3 in the complex and you're going to sell 2, keep 1. Have you got any strategic plan in regards to which one you're going to keep, which one you're going to sell? How does that work?
To be honest, we're pretty open. Like if the market requires a product, we're very open to offering it. Having said that, from what we think strategically, the 2 ones at the end have a bit more land because they have the side parts. So they could sell for a bit higher. We estimate by about 200,000 higher. Because in size and fittings, they are very similar internally, the rent we can achieve on each of them is the same. So it makes sense if we are to sell the ones at the end and keep the one in the middle.
That's the ideal outcome. Sell the 2 on the end, keep the one in the middle.
Yeah.
But if somebody came to you and said, hey, I want to buy the one in the middle, is it gone?
Just jack up the price and give it to them.
Very good. There goes the autofocus, folks. It's doing its thing.
Yeah.
Now, Concord is close to the airport, so there goes a plane.
Not as close as Kingsgrove, though.
Not as close as Kingsgrove. We'll just make sure that all the open home happens when, not in peak hour traffic.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, all good. So, Jo, we touched on out the front the fact that when you acquired this site, you were looking at this as a duplex type site. And
correct.
As part of the process, on onboarding, we identified that there was actually another opportunity here with some changes to the incoming code. So in New South Wales, changes to the local environmental plan or the LEP. What did that allow you to do here?
Okay, so the draft LEP had already been submitted by the time we discussed this. Initially, you required 800 square meters minimum in order to build townhouses or multi-dwelling.
And this site is how big?
This site is 793 square meters.
So we were seven square meters short from qualifying.
Rob, I don't have to remind you, with complying development, that's why it's called complying development. You need to comply. Pretty simple, right?
Correct. And so technically you didn't actually, weren't going to get a tick in every single box from the land size perspective. Yeah. But with the change, in the LEP coming through.
So with the change, the minimum went from 800 to 600. So that allowed us to very comfortably put 3, and that's why they are so big.
Yeah,
because the land is so big.
So everyone else is trying to squeeze 3 onto 600, and we managed to get into 793.
Yeah,
so
very generous.
Very generous. So nice big backyards, nice quality size product.
Absolutely.
How big are the internals again?
The internals, they vary between 205 and 217 square meters.
So quite a large internal, and these are again 5-bedroom.
4-bedroom, but they have 2 living areas.
5-bedroom, 2 living areas.
And not only that, the one in the middle has a beautiful study nook that overlooks the internal light well.
There you go. That's another reason why we want to keep the middle one, folks. So that's another reason.
We're still arguing about the middle one, Rob.
So, Jo, there's still a little while to go on this, but about how long until this one's finished?
Well, according to contract, June next year. The way this builder is working, I'm very optimistic.
They are setting a cracking pace here, folks.
Yeah, they really are.
Yeah, so doing amazing things. So February-ish, give or take?
I think that's very realistic. If they keep going at this pace, definitely.
Yeah, there you go. No slowing down for Christmas.
Yeah.
We'll feed them
and
Christmas.
Pray that the weather is good.
We'll feed them Christmas turkey on the day so they can keep working all the way through.
Okay.
Jo, this is another quality outcome. So congratulations on
Thank you so much.
on I guess your achievements and everything so far.
Thank you very much.
I'm seeing massive trajectory for you, I guess, going into bigger and bigger deals. So you've got a sixth one underway.
That's a luxury home. So we can't talk too much about that.
That's a luxury
Sorry.
home. And then
Too fresh.
Too fresh. But what's the next step up for you? What's the next deal that you're aiming for?
The next deal that we're aiming for is anything. So it's again terrace homes or townhouses with a minimum of 5. Ideally 9 or 10, but we'll see. Like, it depends.
So minimum of 5, ideally 9 or 10. So the whole idea there is to try and do a project large enough that if you sell down a lot of the stock, you can actually keep some stock at the end owned free and clear with exactly that much debt.
And increase your cash flow. That's the whole idea, right?
Increase your cash flow. So cash flow is what it's all about, folks. So if you want to learn how to do that, why don't you come to one of our upcoming meetups where you can see Jo and other real deal stories as we actually give you the insights in how to actually do that. And I guess I'm looking forward to seeing this real deal in its full from start to finish, probably February, I'm going to say March, April-ish timeline. We'll try and map that out.
And give you an update also.
And give you an update. Now, Jo is very pro females in the building and construction industry. So give it a plug, Jo. Why is this something that the ladies out there should be conquering?
Why not? I would say why not?
There you go. That's all that needs to be said.
Honestly, when you're a property developer, it's not exactly like you're carrying sacks of cement on your back, right?
No,
you're not.
And that's the autofocus happening.
So females are naturally very organized, have a high level of attention to detail. We love design, we love good outcomes, and we love beautiful homes. So again, why not?
Absolutely.
My question is definitely why not?
And these ones are going to be absolutely crackingly beautiful, Jo. So congratulations, well done.
Thank you very much.
See you at one of our upcoming meetups, folks. Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne and Adelaide, or live streamed all the way around the country. Click on the links below and you can join us and learn how to do things just like Jo.
See you guys.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.